Hello, everyone, and welcome to our fourth webinar in our Spring to Success series. I'm Casey Branson, Director of Team Member Relations, and we're excited to have you with us. This webinar is all about collagen, and we have FFN President Nigel Branson and Dr. Philip Smith from our Medical Advisory Board with us. We're going to be diving into the benefits of collagen and why it's a must-have daily essential in your wellness routine. Plus, we'll be sharing why our new and improved formula is so clean, effective, and truly unique, and how pairing it with other FFN products can bring you even greater success in your health and your business. So if you're ready to learn and grow, let's get started. Please help me welcome FFN President Nigel Branson to the webinar.
Thank you, Casey, and hi, everyone. Very excited to be with you today to discuss a very popular dietary supplement on the market today, and that is collagen peptides. Now, collagen peptides has become so popular, it seems like every person you talk to is using some type of collagen. And we want to be, as First Fitness Nutrition team members, not only a product of the product, but we also need to have the knowledge of what makes our collagen peptides so unique, so that when we come into contact with people who are probably using collagen from someone else's brand, that we can now have the confidence and the knowledge to offer them the First Fitness Nutrition brand. And just to tell you about the size of the marketplace, sales of collagen when it came onto the market in 2014 was only $50 million that year. In 2025, it is predicted to be $6.5 billion. So it's a very, very big market for all of us at First Fitness Nutrition to become aware of and also to tap into, and to offer this premium supplement to everyone that is using our products to enhance their overall wellness. And so we're talking about hydrolyzed collagen peptides. This is going to be helping with your hair, skin, nail, and joint health. And joining me today is a very distinguished member of our Medical and Scientific Advisory Board, Dr. Philip Smith. And Dr. Philip Smith has been a practicing chiropractor for over 40 years in the Baton Rouge, Louisiana market, and he is a health and wellness expert. Welcome to our presentation, Dr. Smith.
Well, thank you, Nigel. It is always a pleasure to be here and to teach the amazing products that First Fitness has to offer. And I'm really, really excited to be able to talk about the collagen today. And as you mentioned, this is a product that's just sweeping the markets, and there's a good reason for that. And as we go through today and discuss the First Fitness Nutrition collagen product, I think you'll see why our particular collagen product is really the king of the hill for this. So when we start looking at collagen, then, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. First of all, what is collagen? If we get down to the nitty gritty of it, collagen comes from a Greek word, which is kolla, which means glue. Now, collagen is actually the most abundant protein in the body. In fact, it makes up over 90% of all the protein in the body. So that makes it very, very essential in what's going on, because it's literally the glue. When we talk about collagen, it's literally the intercellular glue that holds everything together. Now, it's made up primarily of three main amino acids, which is proline, hydroxyproline, and glycine. Now, these give structure to the connective tissue, and particularly the skin, hair, nails, and as you mentioned, the joints as well. But that's what keeps our bodies really, really healthy. When we look at the reasons of why you need collagen, that's really important to understand. So collagen strengthens your skin, it strengthens your hair, nails, and connective tissues, as well as the bones. But here's the thing, it can't be absorbed through a normal diet. So as we age, we need more collagen. Why? Well, it's called the aging process. As we go through the aging process, we see a natural decline in the collagen production in the body. And we see as a result of that, then typically what you notice most of all is the skin. It begins to break down. You get that wrinkly look, that aging look. And that's because of the breakdown of the subcutaneous tissues where the collagen is doing its work. The reason we need to replenish collagen is the fact that in its whole form, meaning collagen in its basic form, you really can't absorb it in the body. So we have to be able to break that down into what we call smaller peptides. Now, peptides are nothing more than small amino acid or protein molecules, where now the body can absorb these smaller peptide molecules. Now, this can only be done when you've got a very, very high quality supplement like our collagen peptides through First Fitness.
And Dr. Smith, I think it's important to bring out this fact about our collagen. We were not the first to market collagen. Collagen had been on the market for a couple of years before First Fitness introduced our formula. So when we brought this to the market, if we couldn't be the first, we had to be the best. And so what we did is we found in our research that the most significant types of collagen for hair, skin, nail, and joint health was hydrolyzed bovine collagen that was grass-fed, and you had to use types 1 and 3. And I guess my question to you is, can you explain why these are important factors to get the maximum benefits from our collagen?
Well, that's a really good point, Nigel. So to kind of break it down so people understand, hydrolyzed collagen means that we've taken the collagen protein and broken it down to a much smaller part, which is called a peptide. And what that does is make it more easily absorbed into the body. So you take a large branch protein, you break it down to what we call small branch peptides. Now the body can get that into the cellular system and use it. So what actually is occurring is you're replacing the depleted collagen of the body with this hydrolyzed collagen, and that then allows the body to begin to repair and restore its collagen fibers. And that's obviously very, very beneficial to your health. So, but you've got to be able to get that in there. As you mentioned, there's all different types of collagen. Matter of fact, about 16 different types overall. But type 1 and 3 are the most important of all those 16. And you brought up another very important part. It's grass-fed, meaning it's going to be all natural, bovine. Now, for those who don't know, a bovine is a cow. But that's important because that's the most effective and most potent type of collagen that you can put into the body. So let's talk about the different type. Type 1. This is the most prevalent type of the collagen in the body. It makes up about 90% of all the collagen in the body. And what it does is it makes these little rope-like fibers in the connective tissue, which hold this all together. We talked about it being the glue. That makes it very effective for skin and hair and nails, joints as well, tendons that hold the joints together, connected and made strong through these collagen fibers. Now, type 3 is extremely important. Now, this is in very high concentrations, obviously in the skin, but type 3 is the major structural component of all of the hollow organs in the body. So blood vessels, critical, heart, your intestinal tract. This is the primary building block for those structures. And so it does support quick recovery in the skin, but also it supports elasticity. So when you start losing that elasticity in the skin, that's what we see the aging process. So the collagen peptides with First Fitness Nutrition collagen, it's a hydrolyzed bovine. We need to keep coming back to this because that's very important. People are going out and spending, like you say, billions of dollars in the marketplace and buying a substandard product, in my opinion, where when we look at our product, we have got the exact combination, the exact formulation to put in type 1 and 3 with all of the peptides as well. And that makes a very, very effective product. Now, let's talk about what's in there in the terms of the protein. because the body uses protein as building blocks, like we just said. Hydrolyzed whey protein. Why whey? Well, because whey is one of the best sources of protein that the body can use. It's easily assimilated and it's very effective in its repair in the protein molecules. Pea protein is just like that as well. It's very, very effective. It's a very, very good source of protein. And when you look at the First Fitness collagen product, what we see is a grass-fed bovine, which we said was extremely important. Now you're also looking at 10 grams of protein and 18 different essential amino acids. The amino acids, like we said, there's 18 of those in here, but 9 of them are what we call essential amino acids, which means that the body must have those in order to be able to live and function. Now, the other thing that makes our product, I think, a standalone and king of the hill here is that we've gone to the point of making an anti-inflammatory complex as part of this product. And that's consisting of the MSM, turmeric, glucosamine, chondroitin, and the hyaluronic acid. So when we break those down, let's talk about those for just a second. The MSM, that's a very, very potent anti-inflammatory, and it's used in support of joint, hair, nail growth, and skin condition as well. Turmeric, everybody's really familiar with turmeric. You see turmeric in a lot of different products that First Fitness has because it's a very, very good anti-inflammatory, and it's used to reduce joint pain, treat joint arthritis, as well as skin conditions. Now, the glucosamine, the chondroitin, and the hyaluronic acid all come together for one very important part here, and that is not only pain relief in the joints, but also reconstruction. I used this extensively in my practice through the Rejuvicell, which we'll talk about in a second, but to help restore damaged joint tissue. Glucosamine and the chondroitin rebuilds that hyaline cartilage, which you see on the joints, which makes the joint slick and smooth. The hyaluronic acid helps maintain the moisturization of the tissues. So we see this helping to rebuild the joint and keep the joint surface healthy. And as I mentioned just a second ago, the amino acids are the building blocks, and we have a full spectrum, 18 different amino acids here. And like I said, 9 of those are absolutely essential. When we look at all of these components brought together, and we look at the collagen peptide and the hydrolyzed bovine 1 and 3, what does that bring to the table for us? Well, we've got the 10 grams of protein and the 18 amino acids. That's going to support youthful, radiant-looking skin. It's going to improve the elasticity and hydration of the skin, which helps reduce that aging look. It strengthens the hair and nails, as well as promoting healthy bone and joint.
Well, and you know, Dr. Smith, the product is a daily essentials product. I mean, this is used for everyone. There's no real specific area of health and wellness that says, okay, well, maybe I should take this or maybe you shouldn't take it. Everyone should be taking collagen on a daily basis. And you just simply take 1 scoop of the collagen, you can mix it in coffee, you can mix it in our Body Effects meal replacement protein shakes, you can put it in soups, you can put it in yogurt, literally any type of hot or cold liquid you can dissolve this collagen with. And it's an unflavored drink mix, so you can add it to any of the First Fitness nutrition products. Dr. Smith, you know, when I think about the benefits of collagen being beneficial for skin, hair, nail, and joint health, it is very important to make our team members and customers aware of how collagen actually pairs up with some of our key leading products. And I know that you have been a fan of our wellness products, in fact, the entire product line, but I know that when you had your practice, 2 of the products that you promoted and recommended to a lot of your patients was Zavita and Rejuvicell. So this is in the wellness category, and we're recommending that you add the collagen to these products specifically for a specific reason. So can you shed your knowledge on Zavita, Rejuvicell, and why adding collagen is important.
Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, Zavita was a product that we recommended virtually to every single patient that entered our practice. And there were a lot of reasons for that. It was an excellent relaxation product. It literally support every single system in the body. And it's a very, very potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory product. So, you put that with collagen, which has a lot of the same benefits. Now you get a very, very powerful combination to deal with whole body wellness on a cellular level. The other one that I always recommended was the Rejuvicell. Being a chiropractor and dealing with bone and joint issues, and soft tissue issues, I couldn't have found a better product than the First Fitness Rejuvicell. It contained every ingredient that you needed to build strong, healthy joints. But more importantly than that, it would restore damaged joints. Now, I found this from an anecdotal level, meaning that I saw it as a practical matter in patients that came in that took it and saw great results with it. Now, you combine that with the collagen, which is the basic building block of every tissue in the body, particularly the ligaments and the tendons and the joint cartilage and the synovial membranes of the joint. Now you got everything you needed to really enhance joint health, mobility, and flexibility.
And, I just want to reiterate something that I think is important. Even when your customers are going to your website and they click on the wellness category, we have positioned these products in a sequence. So you're going to get to see that you'll have Zavita, followed by Rejuvicell, followed by the collagen, because they all go together. So when you are coming into contact with people who are struggling with joint health, who are struggling with inflammation, it's an automatic add-on with the collagen to recommend it, bundle it, if you will, into these products. And likewise, with our energy and fitness products. Nearly every person, whether they are weekend warriors, athletes, or just people who have a desire for physical activity, they're always going to be looking for an extra pep in their step. They are going to be looking for a protein meal replacement. And it just makes sense that the collagen is in that category as well, because when you think about people working out and who have a desire for physical activity, it is more likely that at some time during their exercise routine, they are going to have a challenge with joint health. And so strengthening that and adding collagen to that is very significant, especially with the Body Effects Meal Replacement Shake, because the Meal Replacement Shake on its own has 13 grams of protein. It's only got 10 grams of carbs, but it has 24 vitamins and minerals and less than 1 gram of sugar. So when you add the collagen to the Body Effects, you now have 23 grams of protein, plus all the additional vitamins and minerals that's going to strengthen your protein production and protein replacement in your body on a daily basis. So what you'll find is a lot of people who are interested in energy and fitness products are also going to be adding the collagen to their daily regimen. And then recommending collagen to anyone using skincare, to me, is automatic, because one of the main benefits of collagen peptides is skin health. And so if you want to be glowing from the inside out, you want to add collagen to your daily regimen. So, Dr. Smith, any closing remarks regarding collagen?
Well, I think you've very well covered it, Nigel, and particularly with the protein supplement and the wellness. Anybody going to the gym, working out, all those things, they're breaking down tissue in the body, so you've got to build it back up. And I can't think of a better way to do that than using the First Fitness products.
Well, I just want to thank you once again. I'm very excited that you are part of First Fitness Nutrition. I respect you, the team respects you, and we just appreciate you giving us continued education on why making our products part of your daily essentials is so necessary for achieving optimal health and wellness. Thank you very much, Dr. Smith.
Thank you so much, Nigel.
Back to you, Casey.
Thank you, Nigel and Dr. Smith, for that great training and information on our collagen peptides. Before we wrap up, we have a few special guests who wanted to share their experiences with our collagen peptides and the amazing results they've received. Watch this.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I want to tell you about my absolutely favorite product, the collagen. It is phenomenal. I've been using it for 4 months maybe now, and it has grown my hair tremendously. It's great for my skin. It's great for my nails. I cannot recommend this product enough. I put it in my coffee in the morning. You can put it in your protein shake. You can put it in whatever, but definitely check it out.
I love this collagen because I've actually seen results. I've been taking collagen other brands for probably 10 years. And when Nigel and Dina approached me with their collagen, I never got results with the other ones. I had a pain in my wrist. That's when I started taking collagen many years ago. And it did help a little bit, but when I started taking theirs, I saw results like within a month. My hair started growing. My nails are ridiculous. I mean, I'm having to cut them every 2 weeks. And my joint pain is completely gone. That sold me right there because I am very active and I want to stay active. I can do whatever I want to do still. And people ask me, how does it taste? It just blends really well and it doesn't have a flavor to it. So it's a no-brainer to me. It has a lot of ingredients that most collagens on the shelf don't have. And I've sold over 100 cans and I love it.
I absolutely love the collagen. As a former Division I basketball player, I tore my ACL years ago, and I use collagen now and work out almost 5 times a week, and my knee gives me 0 problems. So I like to think that it's the collagen that's doing the work. I absolutely love it for my hair and my skin and my nails. It doesn't always benefit me because those nail appointments get expensive, having to go every 2 weeks, maybe even sooner than that with this collagen. I absolutely love it.
Wow, I don't know about you, but I love our collagen. And to celebrate our new and improved formula, we've got something really exciting starting right now through tomorrow night at midnight. We are having a flash sale. When you buy 3 collagen, you're going to get 1 free. That's a $60 value completely free. You can order online through tomorrow night at midnight or just give us a call tomorrow at the office. We also have our April Spring Into Success promotion going on through the end of this month. When new team members enroll and join your team with a product value pack, they're going to receive free products and free enrollment all month long. So in closing, go get your collagen orders in. Let's grow and glow together, and be sure to join us next time for our FFN webinar, How to Cleanse and Nourish Your Gut with First Fitness Nutrition Products. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.